In a thrilling turn of events, the UEFA Champions League knockout stage draw has set the stage for some highly anticipated matchups, including a formidable clash between Manchester City and Real Madrid. As teams gear up for the intense competition, fans and analysts alike are dissecting the potential paths to the final at the Munich football arena. This year's tournament promises to deliver high-stakes drama, with several clubs eyeing glory and others hoping to avoid early exits. The draw held recently has elicited a mix of excitement and apprehension among clubs. Manchester City, fresh off their domestic success, will face Real Madrid in what is expected to be a gripping encounter. City's manager Pep Guardiola acknowledged the challenge ahead, stating, "Real Madrid is always a tough opponent in this competition. We will need to be at our very best." The matchup is not only a test of tactical prowess but also a battle of wills, as both teams boast rich histories in the tournament. Looking at the broader landscape of the Champions League, it appears that some teams have a more favorable trajectory than others. Barcelona, for instance, has drawn Benfica in the round of 16, a matchup that analysts suggest could favor the Spanish giants. As they prepare for what many consider a manageable path, players like Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha are expected to shine, potentially securing significant points for fantasy football managers. Arsenal is similarly positioned, facing PSV Eindhoven. Though PSV has shown promise this season, Arsenal's depth, despite injuries to key players like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Jesus, could see them through. With the likes of Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice leading the charge, the Gunners are poised to make a deep run if they can navigate the tougher challenges that lie ahead, including a potential showdown with either Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid. In contrast, Bayern Munich's journey could be marked by uncertainty despite their commanding lead in the Bundesliga. Coach Vincent Kompany has reportedly been assured that his job remains secure irrespective of the Champions League outcome. This assurance may lessen the pressure on Kompany as he prepares for a challenging round of 16 clash against Bayer Leverkusen. With a wealth of talent at his disposal, including Harry Kane and Jamal Musiala, Bayern aims for another deep run in the tournament, leveraging their home field advantage. Meanwhile, Paris Saint-Germain PSG is entering the knockout stage with momentum, recently dispatching Lille 4-1 in a league match. Coach Luis Enrique has strategically rested key players, including Kvaratskhelia, ahead of their looming battle against Liverpool. The team's impressive performance against Lille, where they dominated possession and showcased their firepower, has bolstered their confidence as they prepare for one of the tournament's most anticipated matchups. As the Champions League action intensifies, fantasy football managers will be keenly observing player performances and team dynamics. Picking players from teams with favorable matchups is crucial, and injuries or form fluctuations could significantly impact strategies. With the deadline for fantasy selections rapidly approaching, now is the time for managers to refine their rosters and capitalize on the upcoming fixtures. The Champions League is at a pivotal moment, with the knockout rounds set to commence. As teams prepare to battle for European glory, fans can expect a blend of thrilling football and strategic gameplay. The paths to Munich are fraught with challenges, but for clubs like Manchester City, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich, the dream of lifting the trophy remains tantalizingly within reach. As the tournament progresses, the excitement will only build, promising unforgettable moments in the beautiful game. As the Premier League season unfolds, clubs are increasingly recognizing the importance of brand identity and marketing in the competitive landscape of global football. Recent developments, particularly around Tottenham Hotspur's rebranding efforts, illustrate a broader trend among Premier League teams striving to enhance their image and appeal to a diverse fan base. Tottenham's initiative, highlighted by their recent communications with broadcasters requesting the use of their full name, Tottenham Hotspur, rather than just Tottenham, underscores a strategic shift in how clubs perceive themselves. This move follows a remastered brand identity launched in November, emphasizing the uniqueness of their name in a league populated by teams with more common monikers. Steve Martin, founding partner of MSQ Sport and Entertainment, explained that clubs are now viewing themselves as entertainment properties working to connect with fans on a cultural level rather than merely a sporting one. The ones that are looking at football clubs as an entertainment property that happens to play sport are the ones that are going to future-proof themselves, he noted. The push for a compelling narrative resonates with experts like Misha Schur, global head of sport entertainment and culture at Essence Mediacom. He emphasizes the need for a clear story that resonates with a global audience, particularly as football continues to expand its reach. For Tottenham, the allure of the Hotspur element of their name is seen as a unique selling point that can captivate potential fans worldwide. A fan in Korea isn't as interested in Tottenham as a place in North London, but they would be interested in the name Hotspur, Schur explained, pointing to the significance of storytelling in modern branding. This focus on narrative and identity is not limited to Tottenham. Other clubs such as Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain PSG have similarly adopted innovative branding strategies to appeal to their global fan bases. Arsenal's recent kit designs reflect a commitment to their rich history while also tapping into contemporary cultural trends. Their away kits, designed by local fashion designers and inspired by significant cultural events, have helped to cement their identity beyond just football. PSG, since its acquisition by Qatar Sports Investments in 2011, has successfully leveraged its status as the sole top-flight club in Paris to intertwine football with fashion and culture. This strategy has not only boosted merchandise sales but also transformed the club into a cultural icon, with annual shirt sales skyrocketing from 50,000 to over 1 million. The growing sophistication of branding strategies among Premier League clubs also extends to how they engage with international audiences through overseas tours and collaborations with pop culture figures. Manchester City's creative partnerships with local artists and musicians exemplify this trend, as seen with their recent kit launches that celebrate Manchester's cultural heritage, such as a collaboration with Noel Gallagher of Oasis fame. Meanwhile, Liverpool has been harnessing social media and celebrity endorsements to enhance their global reach. Their recent retro retail launch featured popular influencers, reflecting a concerted effort to connect with younger audiences. Liverpool's strategic focus on digital clarity and engaging content aims to solidify their relationship with a growing number of fans, over 200 million social media followers worldwide. As the Premier League landscape continues to evolve, clubs are recognizing that success on the pitch must be complemented by a strong brand identity off it. The interplay between football culture and commerce is becoming increasingly intricate, with clubs needing to balance the expectations of long-standing supporters while also capturing the interest of new audiences. Looking ahead, the implications of these branding strategies will be significant. As clubs like Tottenham, Arsenal and Liverpool refine their identities and narratives, fans can expect a more dynamic and culturally rich experience both in stadiums and through digital platforms. The future of football branding will likely see even greater integration of sport with lifestyle and entertainment, marking a transformative era for the Premier League and its clubs. In an electrifying Serie A clash on March 1, 2025, Napoli secured a crucial late equalizer against league leaders Inter Milan, resulting in a 1-1 draw at the iconic Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. The match not only showcased the intense rivalry between the two clubs but also highlighted the resilience of Napoli as they fought back to claim a vital point after a string of lackluster performances. Inter Milan, the defending champions, opened the scoring in the 22nd minute through a well-executed free kick by Federico Di Marco, who deftly curled the ball over the wall and into the top left corner. The visitors, commanding the game for much of the first half, appeared poised to extend their lead. Romelu Lukaku, a prominent figure for Napoli in this match, had two opportunities to equalize shortly after Di Marco's goal, but his efforts were thwarted by the Inter defense and goalkeeper Josep Martinez. As the match wore on, Napoli regained their composure and began to assert themselves. Although they struggled to convert chances early on, the home side's persistence paid off when Philip Billing, a substitute who had only entered the match 10 minutes prior, scored the equalizer in dramatic fashion. In the 87th minute, Billing capitalized on a rebound after his initial shot was parried by Martinez, slotting the ball into the bottom right corner. The midfielder's elation was palpable as he remarked, "It feels unbelievable." This is what you dream of in a game like this. Napoli's performance was particularly noteworthy given their recent struggles, having gone winless in their last 4 matches. Coach Antonio Conte's team had been under pressure to deliver. And this draw against the league leaders could be a turning point. After the match, Conte reflected on the importance of the result, stating, "We needed this performance to regain our confidence. It shows the character of the team." The draw leaves Inter Milan still at the top of the Serie A table, holding a narrow 1-point lead over Napoli, who now stands in second place. Atalanta, who drew 0-0 with Venezia, remains just 3 points behind the two clubs. This tight race for the title adds an extra layer of intrigue to the final stretch of the season, with several matches still to be played. Looking ahead, both teams face critical fixtures in their pursuit of the Scudetto. Napoli will need to build on this momentum and address their earlier inconsistencies, while Inter must regroup to maintain their lead. With the Serie A title hanging in the balance, the coming weeks promise to be thrilling for fans of Italian football. As the season progresses, every match will be crucial, and the rivalry between Napoli and Inter will undoubtedly continue to capture the hearts of supporters.